What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is critiquing the top 25 college football stadiums, secrets and traditions. I did this video a very long time ago, but this is a good video following on from the high schools one we did.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much showing us the next level up. So
yeah.
Obviously got high school down here, which in the UK, by the way, high school is like down here.
Yeah, it's like
college is like there. I mean, you're professional. It's like
a pitch, isn't it? Really, like with a goal.
It's a field. It's a field with
with two goals.
Two goals, some lines, and then maybe the odd parent there for high school and college, I'd say. But it's when you get to like amateur, that's when you get maybe the odd stand, and then when you get pro, obviously you've got a stand and everything, and it's a proper stadium. But in America, it's massive, isn't it? And high school's like here. College is like there, and then NFL's like there, you know what I mean? Even to be fair, even college might be above NFL in terms of attendances at times as well, so they're definitely on par. You ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Smash that button, guys, smash the subscribe button if you want to support us, or check out some Patreon only content, that's the word, I couldn't think of a word, like movie reactions, stuff like that, and behind the scenes to our cooking video yesterday.
Yeah.
Check out Patreon, would really appreciate it. If not, just watching is enough. You ready to get into it?
Yes,
let's go. Hopefully the Spaceball works. Let's go.
The first football game ever was played between Princeton and Rutgers in 1869. Little did these two groups of young men battling over a patch of New Jersey dirt know that nearly 150 years later, colleges and universities would build tremendous stadiums to house their football programs. Some with more seating capacity than the cities they call home. And let's look at these structures man has built today, shall we? Critiquing the top 25 college football stadiums, secrets and traditions is coming up right after this. Before we get started, I'm no architect, no engineer, and there is criteria we need to cover. This is not a ranking. The stadiums are listed by seating capacity. Additionally, any stadium that splits time with a permanent NFL team, with the exception of the LA Coliseum, does not count.
That makes sense.
Pitt and Temple fans,
yeah, you can't be using an NFL stadium, can
During
you?
Coach Hayden Fry's tenure, the visiting locker room at
Kinnick
Kinnick Stadium was painted pink, believing it as a color that would put other teams in a passive mood and cause them to sing show tunes, enhance their fashion sense, and engage in rampant homosexual activity.
Wow.
Wow. That is quite funny though, isn't it? They did it pink.
In 2005, there was an actual protest over the pink locker room because apparently a color is offensive. The locker room is still pink. In 2017, a children's hospital was opened within full view of the stadium, starting the awesome tradition of the Wave, where young patients and families give the crowd and players a boost, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Seriously,
I like that.
that's awesome.
Okay, I mean, the fact we're starting at 70,000 is mad, and there's 25 of these.
Massive.
One of the most distinct features of Faro Field is the giant M at the stadium's north end zone, which is an assembly of white rocks that was made from leftover stone in 1927. A tradition at Mizzou is for seniors to take a rock from the M in their final home game. Apparently, Matty Mock was into a different type of rock.
Straight over our head.
Yeah. No,
let us know in the comments. 1927 again, 71,000 again. Old school stadium.
Home of the UAB Blazers, Legion Field in Birmingham has also served as a temporary home for both the Auburn Tigers and the Crimson Tide, and those two teams have played each other at Legion over 40 times. The last time in 2000. An AFL game was played there in 1968 between the Patriots and the Jets. The Jets won 47-31 behind a strong effort by Alabama native Joe Namath.
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling.
What? Wait, what? Yeah, these are old school stadiums.
The primary site for Razorback home games, this venue splits time with War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. The gigantic 30 by 100...
When we talk about the capacities, Twickenham, England Rugby Stadium, 80,000. Wembley, England's football stadium, 90,000. This is college on the 22nd biggest, I guess,
it's crazy.
and it's 72,000. It is mad when you actually think about it. Like, just think how big that stadium is. You think Wembley is? That's probably bigger than Wembley. Some of the stands.
Probably.
Because it's missing.
Also, it's higher. Like,
that's what I mean, high, because it's missing the side. Wembley's all the way round, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's missing the whole side, which seems quite common on these stadiums. But it's just mad, isn't it?
It is mad.
It is mad.
107-foot LED display at the north end zone is nicknamed the Pig Screen,
That is
which
massive.
is what I would call any TV in Bobby Petrino's house.
75,000.
23.
1923.
The
These are old
atmosphere
school.
of this stadium has been heavily enhanced by the movie 300, as clips from the film are littered throughout the game day experience. Even Gerard Butler has gotten in on the act.
Wow, we've reacted to that movie. It'll be coming on this channel
Another
soon.
MSU tradition is the announcement of the weather before the game and the declaration that it's a beautiful day for football. Lastly, there's Zeke the Wonder Dog, the frisbee catching canine that has been wowing crowds for 30 years.
Oh.
When the current Zeke retires, there will be an open tryout. I don't think Devin Bush Jr. is auditioning here, though.
What? Oh, we're getting close to 80,000 already. Colossal.
Built with a Paris-style
That's nice.
entrance reminiscent of Roman
at that
architecture,
engine.
the Coliseum
Yeah, that's
retains many features and remnants of the 2 Olympic Games it has hosted, including the torch.
That makes
Once
sense.
with a seating capacity of over 100K, that has been reduced to accommodate a more intimate and realistic attendance experience for both Rams and Trojans.
Realistic,
games. Though listed as a
75,000.
temp home for
I
the NFL, there are renovations that are on the table and some that are already underway.
Oh,
The
okay.
Coliseum plans to bid on a 3rd Olympics in 2028.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
These are all like very old school.
Yeah.
I wonder if a new one's going to
Probably
make
the best known feature of this stadium is Touchdown Jesus, a
Ooh.
mural that was installed in 1964 on the campus library's wall facing the field.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
God cares about football. Opened in 1930, the structure was actually modeled after the Big House in Michigan, but on a smaller scale.
Okay, I
A
can see it.
long-standing tradition is the player walk, where the squad walks from the library to the stadium on game day morning.
Oh, okay.
Manti's girlfriend did not attend.
Again, some of these
Oh,
references
means-
are going straight over our heads. 100%. Oh, we're so close to 80,000.
A stadium that has an
That
looks
exterior
nice.
similar
That looks
to
like-
that of a university
I was going to say,
Yeah, it
like,
looks like like an English university.
from the outside, you think, oh my god, what university is this? You go in, oh my god, it's a footy stadium.
administrative building, the Doak has undergone many changes since 1950. The arena looks like a campus building from the outside because it houses many of the university's offices.
Wow,
No
okay.
FSU game is complete without Chief Osceola Renegade putting a
we've
flaming
seen that,
spear
haven't we?
in the field, followed by a complete FSU choking.
Oh wow, that's brutal. 80,000. 34 again, 1934.
Home of the Cox.
look
The
how
East
big
Upper
that
Deck
is.
at Williams Bryce has a
Huge.
notable
Those
sway or
stands.
bounce to it, causing the popular Joe Morrison quote, "If it ain't swaying, we ain't playing." Engineers have deemed the sway safe, as most of the collapsing has happened on the field in Columbia.
I was gonna
Did you
say.
expect me to take it easy on a team that comes out to sandstorm?
I bet he's going in on some
He
teams. 1917. 80,000
The
again.
Wisconsin faithful love treating their stadium like a late 90s nightclub by doing their traditional jump around.
Oh, we've seen that.
ritual.
That's cool.
In 1993, the
I tell you what,
Camp
though,
Randall
on them
crushed.
celebration videos, I don't know about you don't realise it's so big.
No, you don't.
Like, we've seen a couple of them clips that I say we've seen.
When you see like a bird's eye view.
Yeah, when you see that, you think, oh my god. Like, and when you actually see the number, I think, and you actually
Yeah.
realise, and then in my head I start comparing, like, say, to Twickenham, and I think, that's a college game selling out
Yeah,
Twickenham. You know what I
definitely.
mean? That's mental.
Yeah, it is meant to.
And it's going to get more.
Occurred after an upset win over the Wolverines when fans began to
that.
rush the field but were blocked by gates. A
Wow.
pileup ensued and 73 fans were injured, 6 critically. Luckily,
Oh.
no fatalities
Oh, that's
occurred.
very lucky.
Nice.
Let the
lucky.
fans rush
I hope
the damn
everyone's
field
okay.
and party, which I hear they do well in Madison.
Ah. 81.
Okay, 1942.
Nicknamed
Ooh.
Death
Interesting.
Valley, as a cemetery once overlooked the field
sides.
from a hill, Memorial Stadium served as the Carolina Panthers' first home in 1995.
You need binoculars
After
at the
the
top,
stadium
right?
got
Yeah,
its
you do.
nickname, an actual rock from Death Valley was sent to longtime coach Frank Howard. It was used as a doorstop until Gene Willimon placed it at the east end zone and had the players touch it as they ran past.
Yeah,
They
that
ended up
as well.
winning that day, and the rest is history. Running down the hill has happened nearly 400 times now.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've seen that tradition,
Yeah.
haven't we? Oh, 85, we're getting close to Wembley now. I'm just comparing it in my head.
If you have ever been to Lincoln,
Ooh.
Nebraska,
Wow.
you would know that there isn't much to the town
It looks
except
cool.
the giant stadium which dominates the city's skyline.
Looks nice
Modeled
layout.
after the Horseshoe in Ohio State, the 85K capacity house has a record 365 consecutive sellouts dating back to 1962.
I was
which
genuinely
is
just about to ask that way. When he was on about it, I was thinking, do they actually sell out every week? And that's got a record consecutive
Yeah.
sellouts. That's mental.
Because you'd think it wouldn't sell out.
Yeah, because I think about in the EFL, English Football League, yeah, the Premier League sells out its games, but suddenly you go down and you get teams which, I'll say like Wigan, for example, or someone like that, who've got a stadium worthy of, it probably has about 40,000 capacity, which in the Premier League, they'd sell out.
Yeah.
But now they're being relegated, they only get 15,000, so you've got basically 25,000 empty seats.
Yeah.
I was wondering if this were the case. Let us know that all of them sell out.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Like, or at least get close to it.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want is an empty stadium
Especially when it's so big.
when it's so big. But if you're going to sell it out, it is so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So cool.
Amazing considering how things have been going lately. I guess you can say it's getting frosty in Lincoln.
Again, let us know the references in the
Yeah,
comments.
get it.
Straight over our heads.
The Palace on the
Ooh.
Prairie. This stadium is not enclosed
Wow.
because it would have encroached on other facilities adjacent to it. You would think they
wow.
would have found more room in the middle of Oklahoma. There is the Sooner Schooner, which takes a trip around the end zone after an OU score driven by the Roughnecks. In the 1985 Orange Bowl, after a field goal attempt, the Schooner got stuck in the wet end zone, causing an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to be assessed on the wagon. The ensuing re-kick was blocked, and OU eventually lost.
On
A
the-
trail of
wow.
tears indeed.
That's mad that they actually got punished for it getting stuck.
Yeah.
Though it's spelled Jordan, it's pronounced
Jordan.
the site of a few miracles. The
Sounded
field
the
is
same.
named after longtime coach and athletic director Pat Dye. The stadium's video board is 57 by 190 feet, the current
That is
largest in
big.
college football.
That is big.
More renovations are being completed, including the freshly installed hot seat in Gus Malzahn's office.
88, 1930. Oh, Florida as well.
Though
Getting
Steve
up there.
Spurrier's name
Ooh,
is
that's
on
nice.
the field, most people know this stadium as the Swamp.
I like the
which is
grand
fitting because it
entrances.
is
Yeah.
literally built on marshland, and its construction presented many engineering challenges.
Wow.
Attached to the arena is the Heavener Football Complex, which serves as the stadium's main entrance. Its grand space provides ample room for all the Tebow worshippers, and yes, that's still a thing. Ask any Florida fan.
Straight over ahead again. Hey, 90,000 now. Rose Bowl, nice. California?
Home of the Bruins.
It's literally just a
stadium
bowl.
is shaped
Yeah,
like
it
an
is.
actual football. Still an annual game, the Rose Bowl also rotates into the college football playoffs so that the committee can cash in on the new format instead of blocking it like they did all those years. The annual Rose Bowl parade, which takes place on New Year's Day, kills about 75,000 roses each year. The
Wow.
building has hosted 5 Super Bowls.
So that's kind of
the
like,
last one in
we have a
1990.
parade, which literally was just this weekend in Jersey, the Battle of Flowers.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same as that then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you get structures,
It's all
put
about
flowers
flowers
up.
on.
I didn't realise that was a common thing around the world.
I didn't know.
Obviously, it's not Battle of Flowers around the world, but I didn't know it was a common parade thing.
Yeah, every year in Jersey, isn't it?
Oh, in Jersey it is, yeah. I just meant around the world, because I think of American ones, I think big, like, inflatables on Friends and stuff like that, and then, like, marching bands going
Whereas our
down.
parades are just floats made out of flowers. That is the whole.
That's the whole
concept of
attraction of it, isn't it? Yeah.
93, and that one was forgettable.
GA. Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
Known
Wow,
for
look
its
at
hedges
that.
around the field, Sanford Stadium in Athens has seen many
says
changes
Georgia on the
over
floor.
the years. The field has only been rushed once in 2000 when UGA beat Tennessee. The aforementioned hedges provide a stout deterrent from fans running onto the field and having anything fun to
Oh, there's a
celebrate
hedge
in
in
life.
between.
Wow.
Sounds familiar.
That's quite mad. There's a hedge in between.
Mm.
Yeah, again, he's just roasting the teams, but we don't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
don't get it, but yeah.
100k? That's mad.
1924.
Our
Texas.
first 100K capacity
That's
stadium
high.
on this list.
Thing
DKR is the ninth.
It's 100k with 3 sides. I know there's a little bit of seating on that fourth
Yeah.
side. There's only 3 sides to that stadium.
Yeah, that is high up.
Like, that is mad.
That's high
That is
up.
mad. It is
Largest
high.
stadium in the world. The Jumbotron has a 2064 by 848 resolution, but has been mocked as a giant billboard, jokingly called Adzilla.
Oh,
How else are they going to
Godzilla.
pay back all that money they owe Charlie Strong? The Longhorns mascot is a giant steer named Bevo, and the walking side of beef has been there
Bevo.
since 1916. There have been 15 Bevos.
Wow.
Hamburger.
101. Alabama as well, wow.
You are looking live at one of the toughest damn
That's
places
nice.
to play on
Compact.
Earth. The visiting locker room is literally named the Fail Room, after Alabama alumnus and donor James Fail. Though the seating capacity was expanded in
fails.
2010.
I feel like they've definitely jumped on opportunity. Then God, can we call it the fail room?
Yeah.
We'll say it's after
Named
you,
it after
but
him, but
the psychological
yeah,
things
they
what
knew
win
what
a
they were
match.
doing. It's like the
And
pink
in
room.
cupcake games, they have trouble filling the stands because everyone on earth knows Alabama is going to whip teams' asses like they are on rookie mode.
Oh,
There's
wow.
already a statue of Nick Saban outside. He probably will have at least 3 more built by the time he's done.
See, that's a shame it's empty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That is a shame. 102. Wow.
Not to be outdone by their rivals to the east, Tiger Stadium has the 6th largest seating capacity in college football. At one time, student dormitories were built into the stadium. Imagine trying to study for your microbiology
Wow,
exam
that's
on
cool.
Saturday night while a man-made earthquake is going off.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
Dorms are now
concentrate.
used for storage. LSU is one of the last stadiums to feature H-style goalposts. This is so the team
Okay.
can run through them when entering the field. What do you think of that, Coach Orgeron?
Over my head again.
Yeah, straight over. Tennessee, 102. Wow. I think
With the unique
I
checkerboard
think the
pattern
max
in the
is
seating
110, I
bowl,
think.
the fans'
Yeah.
clothing,
Maybe.
and the end
That's
zone,
not the
Neyland
orange.
Stadium is the 2nd largest stadium in the SEC. The Vols feature Smokey, a hound dog, as their mascot. There have been 10 Smokies. Every game starts with the team running through the tee.
that's awesome. Lipton tea bags. I got that one. I got it. A lot of 102,000.
Shown with older images here,
What happened
Kyle
to it?
Field has the largest capacity in the SEC and underwent major renovations in 2015.
Okay.
The old press box, which would sway during the Aggie War Hymn, was
Wow.
removed and replaced. The Aggie Band is the largest military-style marching band in the United States.
We've seen that,
Of
haven't we?
course,
Yeah.
we cannot leave out the 12th man, which was trademarked by Texas A&M in 1989. The university has sued 2 NFL teams over its use. Seattle,
Oh, wow.
which licensed the term from them, and the Colts, who had to remove the language from their Ring of Honor. Why
Oh my
can't
God,
y'all just
that's
call
mad,
them
actually.
fans?
Like, because I remember, I think when I reacted to this, or maybe in a different one, it may be in like the crowd things I saw of the 12th man. I didn't realise in American football there were 11 on a field at a time
Yeah.
because there's so many different groups.
Yeah.
Obviously in football, that is a common, like soccer I should say, that is a common saying, be the 12th man, or the 12th man in the stands, or if the
Okay.
referee is, you feel like it's bad decisions, let's say, you say, oh, we're against 12 men. So I didn't get it. I was like, that's a common saying, like, why? And I thought there were more, like, rugby's 14, isn't it? So I thought, oh, it's more. I get it, but why can't I can't believe it, they sue people, is what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
That's such a common saying, but they sue people for using it.
Crazy.
That's quite mad, just for saying you're giving an edge.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about that. But, I mean, it's a thing, isn't it? It must be a thing. I wonder if they'll sue any UK ones for that.
No
Because
idea.
people do say it's a 12th man.
Mm.
104,000, nearly 105,000.
Yeah.
The Horseshoe. The
That's
Shoe.
nice.
The 3rd largest
Buckeyes.
stadium in the country has an impressive seating bowl, but also features a rotunda at the north end of the stadium.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's where Zach Smith sent pictures of his junk from. Oh, wait, that was the White House. In
Wait,
all
what?
seriousness, the Ohio
Don't
State
get it
Band
again.
is one of the most creative units
Oh,
in
we've
college
seen that as
football
well.
as they go
So
all out
cool.
on their routines, which includes flossing.
That is sick, isn't it? 960, that's more recent, isn't
Beaver
it?
Stadium,
One
the
of the more
second
recent ones
highest
we've had so far.
capacity on this list and one of the loudest in the country. The home fans started dressing in all white and 2005 called it a whiteout,
Look
but
at
then
that.
changed the name of the process to White House, as the Phoenix Coyotes said they copied the Winnipeg whiteout from them. Easy there, Yotes. Nobody wants to copy anything you have ever done. The White House is the term going forward, and whitewash is what they did to Joe Paterno and his statue. And the largest college football stadium is...
I think it's Michigan. Yeah. 107,000. For
You
college
probably
football.
already
Crazy.
knew this, but the appropriately nicknamed Big House is the largest stadium in the USNA and is the 2nd largest in the world. As of
That's mad. For
1956,
college.
all official
It's crazy
stadium
that that's just for
capacities
college.
for the Big House have to end in '01, as a seat is reserved for Fritz Chrysler, the athletic director at the time. He's dead, by the way. And lastly, during key plays at the stadium, fans are to take their keys out and jingle them and make noise, hoping something good will happen.
Oh, wow.
And
like
on
that.
this play, they put those keys right in their goddamn ignitions and drove as far away from the Big House as they possibly could. Well, I hope you enjoyed this
Oh,
video.
wow.
Please get in on that hot college football betting action and check out this video.
That was good, weren't it?
That was good.
That was
Yeah,
very
that.
good. Let's say I reacted to this years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and when I say years ago, I mean years ago. So I thought Michigan was about 110. I was a little bit off, a little bit low, but still, it's insane.
It was very informational as well. Of all the different we were just going obviously critiquing,
Yeah.
but we went in with a mindset looking at size, didn't we?
Size.
As a main thing.
Yeah. But like the
lots
pink
of
room we heard
additional
about,
information.
the fail room and stuff like that, definitely. Learned a little bit more. I mean, some of the exteriors looked absolutely stunning as well.
Yeah, they
I
did.
like the old school, kind of Coliseum kind of looking college, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the ones that look like university kind of things.
The university one looked cool as well, which on the outside, you wouldn't know it's a football
No, you
stadium.
wouldn't.
You're like, oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Massive football stadium behind
Yeah.
it. Smash that like button if you enjoy, guys. Smash the subscribe button and what should you do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you, legends, in the next one. Peace.